Hi, I'm Caroline. I am 3 weeks into my weight loss journey. Of course, it's not the first time that I have been on a weight loss journey. I have been overweight my entire life. It's something that I've battled my entire life since childhood. But this time I'm making it stick. So I'm 3 weeks in. I will tell you all the details about that and how it's going in just a minute. But first, I want to start by telling you this. Stop it. Stop, 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 stop. Stop beating yourself up. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop punishing yourself. Stop judging yourself. Stop putting yourself down for being a little bit overweight or maybe a lot overweight. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point that I'm trying to make is that negativity doesn't work. You can't get a positive result out of negativity. We can't get a positive result out of negativity. Yes, I know that, maybe in the past you've been really hard on yourself. You've maybe exercised like a crazy person, or dieted like a crazy person, or starved yourself, or done a million different, maybe some crazy things to try and lose weight in the past. But if you're watching this video now, I am guessing it's because those things didn't stick. And I'm also guessing that the reason that those things didn't stick, like for me, they haven't stuck, is because we are coming from a place of negativity. We're being mean to ourselves. We're picking on ourselves. And that ain't going to work. And I'm not going to do it this time. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I'm doing specifically to combat that urge to beat myself up. Because, let's face it, like everywhere we go, the jokes people tell, the things on TV, the commercials, the movies, like everywhere we go, fat is just picked on, and it's called out, and it's just made to be like the worst thing a person could ever be is fat. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, we are made fun of in so many ways, in so many things all through the day. And although for the most part I ignore it, it's there. It's the undercurrent, and the message is I'm not good enough. The message is that I'm not like everybody else, and I don't deserve what everybody else has. And I'm so tired of this. I'm so sick of this. I deserve to love myself. I deserve to love my body just like everybody else. And that is the way that I'm going to lose weight this time. Okay, I totally cut my head off kind of in the first part of the video. So I'm going to try and do that now, but I'm holding the phone and it kills my arm. But anyway, I have a reason for holding the phone this time, because I'm going to flip it around in a minute. I'm going to show you something that I'm doing. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about, which is I am on a weight loss journey, and I have had some crazy success. I am doing tirzepatide. It's also known as Zepbound or Mounjaro. I have tried Wegovy in the past. So the video about the tirzepatide, the first week and the second week, those videos are showing up here, popping up for you to watch if you haven't watched those yet. And I'll put them in the comments below so that you can watch those. Also the Wegovy one, the same thing. It should be popping up right now, or I will also put it in the bottom part in the comments for you to watch, and you can check out what I was talking about with that. If you're interested in doing a medication, a GLP-1 specifically, I do talk about that in detail, so I'm not going to do that right now. If you're not doing a GLP-1, if you're not doing a medication, if you're not doing, I don't care. Like, whatever you're doing, if you are just taking care of yourself, or you're working a certain program, or you are following a certain diet, whatever it is that you're doing, the reason that you clicked on this video is, I'm guessing, is because you are interested in losing weight and maybe joining the journey with somebody. And I want to do that with you. I want to be a part of that with you, because I want your support, and I want to give you my support. And together we can do this together. So like my video and leave a comment. Tell me what you're doing. What program are you doing? What are you following? What medication? Whatever it is that you're doing, what is working for you? What are your frustrations? I really want this to be kind of a community, because I just don't want to be in this alone. And I'm hoping that you don't either. So subscribe and we'll do it together. Okay. So the thing is, this week I have, and I put it on the thumbnail, so you probably already saw it. I'm down 15 pounds in 3 weeks, which is amazing. It's amazing. But the first week on this medication and doing things along with the medication is not just been the effort, or it has not just been the medication. And I want to be really clear about that. Doing a GLP-1, in my opinion, is not magic. It requires effort. It requires work. I talk about that in detail in other videos, but I have been keeping up with the exercising I've been doing. Again, I'm going to make a video on the exercising next week. I promise. I know I've been kind of teasing that. I don't mean to tease it. It's just, it's kind of a more complicated video for me to make, and I need my kids to help me. So I am going to make that video next week and put that on here. I've also been eating well. I have been listening to my body. Oh my gosh, I've been listening to my body. I feel like I'm getting close to being a truly intuitive eater, mindful eater, whatever you want to call it, but somebody who listens to their body and goes by what their body's telling them instead of following. I don't follow a strict eating plan. Okay. The next thing, the third thing that I have been doing is that I have been, oh my gosh. So listening to my body, I just said it. I've been listening to my body. I just totally brain like went whoop. So those are the 3 things. I am exercising. I am watching what I eat, but I'm just eating better, right? Like I'm not eating sugar kind of thing. And I can talk about that in another video some other time maybe. And then the third thing is that I'm listening to my body. Okay. So my arms are totally killing me, and I planned that this was going to be a shorter video because I'm a little bit long-winded. In case you haven't noticed. So I lost 15 pounds, but the first week I lost 7 pounds. The second week I lost 6 pounds. And with that kind of success, so exciting, over the moon excitement, right? It was a little bit disappointing just to lose 2 pounds this last week. But it was 2 pounds, right? And so like, that's why I'm making this video, because like my temptation, my go-to at this point would normally be to start freaking out. Well, and I have had some episodes in the last 3 weeks of wanting to control this process, like wanting to like, oh my gosh, what did I eat yesterday? And maybe I shouldn't have eaten this, or maybe I shouldn't have eaten that time, or maybe I need to exercise more, or maybe I need to like, oh my gosh, what do I weigh now? What if I haven't lost anything this week? And like, oh my gosh, it's so much in my head. And I have to tell you that the first time that I lost weight, years and years ago, I didn't worry about it. Oh my gosh, I was just happy. I was living my best life, and things were going really well. And you know what? I liked the guy. So like I was, kind of caught up in that, and it was also motivating, but like I didn't care. I just took care of myself, and I was happy, and I lost weight. Well, this time, because a few years ago, I did manage to lose like 90 pounds, but I did it through like a program that had shakes and stuff. And they had all this like intermittent fasting stuff. And it just like, it ruined my brain. And I got so stuck in my head with the diet mentality and all of this ruminating thoughts of what am I eating? What am I putting in my mouth? Is this okay? And should I be doing this? And should I be doing that? And maybe I should do more of this. And it's just takes over your mind, and it just fills every space. And I don't want that anymore. And so I know I'm going on a tangent, and I told you I wouldn't do that. But the point here is that like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be controlled by thoughts of my weight. I don't want to see the world through weight anymore. I don't want to see it through weight anymore. I want to take my fat goggles off. That's what I call them, my fat goggles, because it's like I have these goggles on and I look around and everything. I judge people by their weight. I judge myself by their weight. I judge everything. I can do this because of my weight. I can't do that because of my weight. Blah, 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 blah. Every single thing, it feels like I run through my fat goggles. So I want to take those goggles off. I'm going to throw them away. And this week is getting better. So I promised last week that I was going to ditch the scale and only weigh myself one time. And I didn't do it. I let myself freak out. I let myself get, obsessed with the scale. And so this week so far, I am doing really well. I've promised myself I am not going down that road. I just want to come from a place of love. I want to come from a place of taking care of myself, showing myself respect, showing myself love, and just being happy with who I am right now, because that's what's going to work for me in the long run. In the long run, this is the thing. Like, I don't have my 20-year-old body, and I never had a slim body, but my 20, 30-year-old body, 30s, whatever, everything was working. Like, everything was working. I could do a lot of things. That is not the case now. Now that I am 55, that is not the case. My body is not doing what it used to do. And so whatever changes, that I make now, they need to last. And the only way they're going to last is through positive energy. So let me share with you one of the things that I have done to keep that positive energy going, and it's helping a ton. It's putting me in a happy place, and it is helping me to get on track, because I'm not there yet. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not there yet. I'm still having those thoughts about my weight. The food noise is gone because of the medication. That has been amazing, but I'm still really caught up with my weight and all of that stuff. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to flip my phone around. Okay, these are my feet. And those are the dog toys all over the place. But what I'm trying to focus on is my gratitude tree. Do you see it there on the wall? I did this years and years ago with my kids when they were a lot younger. And I just got a wall sticker and I put it on the wall. And then I got these beautiful, I don't know, they're like fabric, satin, I don't know, leaves, like fake leaves. But they stick away from the wall. They're not stickers. And it is how we show gratitude. So back then with the kids, every day we would write something down, and then we would put it on a little sticker and then put it on the back side of the leaf, and then put the leaf on the wall with, I call it ticky-tacky. It's like that rubbery stuff that you can stick things on wall with. And so we did that forever. And then when the tree was completely full, each of us had a different color. Each of my 3 kids had a different color, and I had a different color. And then when it was full, every day we would take one leaf off, and we would see what we had been grateful for before, which was really cool. And we went through a few rounds of that. I don't know why I stopped it, because it was really good practice, and it made me focus on what I'm grateful for. Now, why am I talking about gratitude? Oh, before I say that, I am doing that again. So the reason there are leaves on the tree is because I got a new wall sticker, I put it up, and I started doing the gratitude tree again. And I love it, love it, love it, love it. The reason I'm doing the gratitude tree and how I'm connecting this with what I've been talking about, which is keeping a positive attitude, is because I am learning that everything, I should probably turn the camera around. Hold on. Okay. So I know that this video is probably going to upset some people, because last time when I walked and I moved, everybody was like, stop moving, it's making me dizzy. So I know that I'm kind of moving, and I've cut my head off and I've cut my chin off, and I apologize, but sorry. I don't want to redo the video. And I think that what I've said so far is really important. Anyway, so the reason I'm talking about gratitude, and the reason that I am doing this again and focusing on positive so that I don't get into that diet mindset, is because I've realized that gratitude is everything. It's everything. It's everything. When I focus on gratitude, I'm happy. When I focus on gratitude, I appreciate things around me. I appreciate the people around me. I appreciate the things around me. I appreciate the things that I have. It keeps me out of having a lack mentality. It keeps me out of having feeling like I'm deficient or I'm missing out on things, right? And most importantly, with regards to weight, it keeps me thinking about all of the amazing things that my body does for me every single day. Our bodies are so amazing. They do so many things for us. So with my gratitude, I am giving, like one of the leaves up there is I am so grateful that my body is finally loosening up. I have to tell you that, like, starting back, I don't know, prior to, the whole COVID thing, I had started having a really bad leg problem and I stopped exercising. And since that time, because of the leg problem, and then I had this torn meniscus, and then I had a brain problem, it's like just this. Ugh. So I haven't been exercising. I hadn't realized how stiff my body had gotten. I was so stiff. So when I started exercising this time, I was just having a terrible, terrible time. And these first 3 weeks have just been honestly painful because I've been really working out all the kinks, right? So I went on a tangent again. Okay, so one of the things up there is that I am grateful for my body loosening up, my body knowing what to do when I start exercising. Yes, it has been painful. Yes, it has taken work. But oh my gosh, how amazing it is it that my body knows what to do and it does what it needs to do when I put the effort in. So that's one of the gratitude things up there. I'm grateful that I have arms that flail about when I talk. I am grateful that I have a mouth that can talk and I can see and I just went to the ophthalmologist yesterday. I was so nervous at one point because I was sure I was going blind. And I wasn't, and everything turned out just fine. And yes, I have some cataracts that are starting because it's my age and it's the thing, but I have eyeballs and I can see. And yes, I have to use glasses, but I can see. And not everybody can say that. In fact, I have legs and arms and all kinds of things about my body that work. Gratitude is where it's at. Gratitude is what I'm focusing on. Gratitude is helping me to keep myself grounded, to keep myself focused. And that is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you love my gratitude tree. I hope that you start something like this. I mean, it doesn't have to be like this. I am kind of crazy. I have blue walls and wall stickers and, it's just my personality. But, whatever it is, if you can find some way, a gratitude journal, a gratitude, like, I don't know, what do other people do except for journals? Like, sticky notes or a message on the wall, or like I'm the queen of putting motivational messages on the wall, like some way that every day you are helping yourself to feel grateful for this amazing body that you have so that you can stop beating yourself up, stop punishing yourself, stop like trying to strong arm your body into doing what it's already doing really, really, really well for you. There are a couple of other things besides the gratitude tree. So I mentioned this in my other video, at night, when I go to sleep at night, I give myself a big hug and I tell myself, I count off all the things that I did that day. So no matter how small it is, I count it because I don't know about you, but like I've had bouts of depression and sometimes it's a big thing just to get out of bed. And so I count that, right? So I give myself a hug and I count off all the things that I accomplished that day, even if it's like washing the dishes and it's something I do every single day, like I count it because I did it. And so then I have been talking to my body. I've been saying, thank you, body, for doing this and thank you for doing that. And just kind of snuggling into my bed and feeling super happy that I have what I have and that my body is able to do. The other way that I have mentioned in other video is doing it's a Ho'oponopono practice and you talk to your body. That's in another video. I'll let you look that up. Basically you can do that while you're getting out of the shower and you're lotioning your body. You can talk to yourself and you can say loving things, just helping you hopefully to get on the same page as what I'm trying to get myself on. And that's coming from a place of love. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time.